Hey everybody, this is Bo Sanders, and I have been wanting to update you for a while, but I had to take care of a couple things first. As you've probably noticed, I went underground. After leaving Homebrewed and leaving Los Angeles, I sort of had to reinvent myself. And so I have moved back to Portland, Oregon, and which I love the Pacific Northwest, and I have become a United Methodist minister. So I'm at this little church in Southwest called Vermont Hills United Methodist Church. And we're doing an interesting experiment. We have taken the standard form of Methodist worship, kind of that liturgy that most mainline churches would be familiar with the call to worship and the prayer of the people and a homily and all that stuff. And we have spliced in some of the best elements that I picked up along my journeys, including most recently at the Loft LA. And so we are becoming a conversational community. It's a really fun experiment because we're growing, we're multi-generational, and it has just been a wonderful transition. As you can see, we totally renovated the sanctuary to make it more of a conversational space. So it's somewhere between a coffee shop and a living room. It feels like a sanctuary at times, but it is very interactive, and we have the ability to put up stations around the sanctuary in order to do spiritual practices so that we have an embodied spirituality. I am just loving it. So I've been wanting to come back on the blog and onto YouTube, but I had to take care of my ordination transfer first, and I'm still trying to write my dissertation. It's down at Claremont. It's a critical race theory about why the United Methodist Church has such a diverse, both in gender, race, and sexuality, such a diverse expression in its leadership. I think it's pretty unique among denominations. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what we're doing around here, and we've started this cool thing called Progressive Bible Study on Wednesday nights. There's a podcast for that if you're interested. The sermons, the little homilies that I do are also on both iTunes and Stitcher. But I wanted to return to the blog because I have a backlog of things I have been waiting to engage in conversation about. I learned all sorts of things in the last couple years about evangelicals, about mainliners, about education, higher education, seminary education, theological stuff. And I would love to put it out there and to get some feedback. So I'm very excited to enter back into the interwebs and to start up some new conversations. We've also been doing a fun thing in Sunday school. I have resurrected the old ABCs, what used to be of theology, and now we're doing ABCs of faith, and we're all the way up to U. So we only have a couple weeks left. W is for the Word of God. X is for X-ray. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are. Z obviously is for zebra. We're going to talk about evolution. And Y is for Y2K, apocalyptic. You can see it on the screen behind me. So if you go to Vermont Hills website, I'll also put all the links on the blog as well. We are a reconciling congregation. We advocate for LGBT inclusion at every level. We are an eco-care, creation care congregation. We're a sanctuary congregation for immigrants and refugees. And we have we've drawn a line in the sand. We have definitely picked which side of some of these controversial issues we are on, and we are working in the world, not in a partisan way, but in a way that brings God's good news of healing, wholeness, and restoration out into the world. It's been great to inherit this mature, caring congregation that serves and gives in amazing ways, and then to bring in some new people, mostly post-evangelicals, who want to hold on to the faith that they were raised in, that they have inherited, but in more of an open-minded, open-handed way. And we are blending the two. It has been a fascinating experiment, and I can't wait to share more of that with you. So if you have any topics that you would like me to address, to throw out, the catalyst, the fire starter, so that we can get the dialogue going, I would love to hear from you.